Good morning and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Larry the Batman fan here. So today we are going to be talking about the top 10 worst YouTubers. These are the most irritating, in my opinion. If there happens to be someone on the list that you feel isn't irritating, that's fine, that's your opinion. You're free to leave a comment on my YouTube channel, but don't be disrespectful. I won't tolerate it. I will delete your comment or I will report it to YouTube. So without further ado, we're going to get on with the list. I'm going to tell you guys about the top 10 worst YouTubers. Since I did the best list, I am definitely doing the worst list today. Number 1 is the Umbrella Robster 97. No surprise right there. This guy is the most irritating YouTuber I've ever had to deal with. Like, out of everybody I have met on YouTube, or everybody that I've had a conversation with, he's got to be the most annoying, asinine, ball brain, annoying POS that I've ever had to deal with. I mean, I ranted about this guy because I felt like this guy was full of shit. And then it turned out later on, he is full of shit. Also, I know that he makes these live streams on his YouTube channel, and some of them are really long. They're like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours long. One of them was a 10-hour stream. And he'll just bully and bash innocent YouTubers who haven't done anything to him, and he'll just go after them, talking about them for hours on end. He'll have people like Pink Hyde, Anthony Luna, Brian Delivers You the Goods, Outer Heaven, aka Sam Bridges, Risky the Truth, Spirited 21, Sonia the Scene Girl, and many others will be in his streams, and he'll just get them to agree with him, even if what they're saying is just a bunch of bullshit and it's just a bunch of lies. Okay, that's what this guy does. He makes up lies about people. He's called me gay, he's called me an arsonist, said that I was a murderer. One minute he said that, but then once he found out that I wasn't, and I'm still here making YouTube videos, I haven't gone to jail. You can't make YouTube videos when you're in jail or prison. Then he said, yeah, that was false. That was not true. He said that in one of his streams. And now just recently, when I left a comment on one of his YouTube stream videos, he had the nerve to call me an arsonist and a virgin loser, which is bullcrap. This guy is just an irritating fool. He's a clown on YouTube, and he's so irritating to deal with. I don't like the guy at all. And I don't get why Brian Delivers You the Goods can defend this guy. I don't get why so many people like this dude. You know what I mean? He even had a stream recently that he had to delete because he said some pretty nasty things in the stream, using the R word and discriminating against people. I didn't see that stream, but I know it got deleted and taken off of YouTube because it didn't follow YouTube guidelines. So that tells you kind of what this person is. He hides behind the camera. He's afraid to show his face. I'm not afraid to show my face. I show my face in many of my videos. This guy doesn't want to show his face because he's a scaredy cat. He's a scared little bitch on YouTube. And he's a bully who doesn't respect opinions and is dishonest. Now, number 2. Who do you think could be almost in the same vein as him, almost the same annoyance? That is none other than Spirited 21. This guy has abused women, folks, and yet he still plays it off as those are all lies, that I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry, my head's itchy. That I don't know what I'm talking about and that I'm just full of crap. He has, it's true. I wouldn't lie about it. I just wish I had the tapes to actually show y'all the footage. I also could dox these two if I wanted to, because I know where they both live. He's an irritating little punk on YouTube who's got over 2,000, 3,000 subscribers. He bullshit his way to the top. He really did. Disputed21. He talks about music on his channel, about these famous celebrities, Michael Jackson, Tupac, Eminem, Biggie Smalls, and he says that he's a big hip-hop fan, but I know that in reality, he was more of a country and rock fan growing up. It's just that he's playing it off as if that he knows so much about rap and hip-hop music. But maybe he does now, but back when he was younger, Evan didn't know anything about hip-hop or rap music. All he knew was Tupac. He's younger than me. He's 28 years old. He's probably headed for 29 years old pretty soon. And he's just a fool on YouTube. He really is. What else can I say about him? He's done some other collab videos with Andrew Mavidot and the Flamehead 97. I've had some run-ins with Andrew Mavidot, who seemed okay at first, but he's another troll. And the Flamehead 97, I've heard, is an asshole. In fact, I've seen a few of his videos. He's an asshole. So number 3, who does that leave me with? That does leave me with the Flamehead 97, which I am going to mention for the very first time in this video. This guy is just, he's terrible. The Flamehead 97 is terrible because he just, goes on these long-ass YouTube videos. He bashes people. He's very negative. He's nasty towards people. He's a problem on YouTube as well. Cusses up a storm. You could barely say 2 sentences without using one F word or one bad word in his videos. Whereas me, I can go several sentences without cursing. Yeah, the Flamehead 97 is no good. He really isn't. He's bad. Most of his streams are just drama related anyways. Just makes up a bunch of lies. And I don't think he respects opinions either. I get why he's annoyed with Zach G though. Because my experience with Zach G was hot and cold, basically. Number 4 is Outer Heaven. Obviously, this guy is an asshole. There is no other way for me to describe it. This guy has been doing these crap videos on me, and he's even mentioned my girlfriend in one of my videos. He puts like the head on me like a meme, and he makes fun of me. Or he's done a video where he's basically said I've come out of the closet, that I'm a homosexual man, when I'm not a homosexual man. Outer Heaven is a bully on YouTube, and I hope YouTube deletes his channel and takes him off. He's also good friends with the Umbrella Robster punk. So, that goes to show you right there what type of guy this is. This guy doesn't give a fuck about you. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. He's overly negative. He's nasty. He threatens people on his YouTube videos. He's even threatened me with a sword. He threatens Zach G. I don't think he should be taking it to that extreme to threaten somebody he doesn't like. That's just disrespectful, dude. You just prove my point that you're an asshole. And that leads me to the next guy on this list, who's just as bad. And he's friends with this dude, too. It's Risky the Truth, a.k.a. Black Sheep of the World 98. he changed his name. I don't know why he changed his name, but he did. Black Sheep of the World. That sounds kind of ironic. I've heard something in the same vein of that. Basically says that you're a hypocrite. Basically says that you're phony. You should really change your name. Risky the Truth was more edgier than Black Sheep of the World. Another negative Nancy on YouTube who won't shut the fuck up about me mentions bad YouTubers. I was like the first one he mentioned. Thinks that I'm gay, believes the arsonist lies, won't shut up, keeps flapping his gums like this. For real. Risky the Truth. Why don't you shut up, man? For real. I'm tired of your drama. I'm tired of your crap. I'm tired of you hating on those that are disabled. I'm also tired of you bashing the low-income people, basically saying, well, they ain't got no money, they broke, they just fucking losers, they suck, this and that, they're always asking for money. Well, if they're so low-income housing and they're poor and in poverty, why don't you do something about it? Why don't you support some charity funds? Give $20 to the charity funds. That'll at least buy them some soup and some bread and, turkey sandwiches. But no, he just wants to bash the lower income people because they're not on his level. And that to me is wrong. How can you be friends with somebody like that? Plus he's overly negative just like Samuel is. And I don't respect that. You can be positive in all the darkness. There's a scripture in the Bible that talks about it. It says it in Proverbs. It might even say it in Matthew or Psalms. But for real, you really need to stop that, man. I ain't telling me to get off the channel. No, I don't need to go anywhere. I'm here to stay. I can be on YouTube if I want. I can make videos if I want. If I want to talk about music, I can talk about music. If I want to talk about gaming, I want to talk about gaming. If I want to talk about you and say that this guy sucks, I'm going to say it. Risky the Truth sucks. Oh, and if you wanted to fight me in real life, I'd be willing to. And normally I don't like to fight people. I don't like to cause conflict. I really hate conflict. But if I'm left with no alternative, then I would defend myself. Talking about your recent video about me. I know he did a recent video about me about a month ago or a couple weeks ago. Basically saying, oh, well, if I saw you in person, I'd punch you in your head, kid. You better shut up. Stop mentioning my name. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, go ahead. Come up to New York. Let's see what happens. Okay? Come up. If you're that much of a tough guy, come on up. You want to be the next, like, Stone Cold Steve Austin? Come on. Let's see it. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. Okay? For real. Now, number 6. I'm glad we got that out of the way. Number 6 is Sniper Wolf. Or no. Number 6 is Playmate Tessie. That's somebody that I never mentioned, but I saw some of her older videos. And I gotta say, she's pretty bad. I mean, she got doxxed off of YouTube because she hated on disabled people. And she really, really went after a lot of disabled people. And the disabled people were still able to defend themselves in conversation with her. And it said that she's going to get canceled off YouTube, and she kept saying how she wasn't going to get canceled off of YouTube because she won't be posting it on YouTube, but somehow it leaked out on YouTube anyways. And sure enough, she got canceled. She's a real drama queen on YouTube. I've seen some of her older videos that other channels have posted, where she was basically talking about how wonderful her boyfriend is. Her boyfriend's a nut. Her boyfriend's an idiot. Why would he want to date someone this high maintenance? For real. Even if she does look pretty. She's high maintenance, dude. Just dump her. And then later on, I found out that he actually did. Because she was too much to deal with. But she later on, like a month later, got another guy. Just goes to show that when you're pretty, you can have just about whatever you want. Even if you're a manipulative person. She's manipulated a lot of people to get to the top. She manipulated a lot of fans to get to the top, to having like 6,000 subscribers on YouTube. But then she lost it all because she discriminated against disabled people. So Playmate Tessie is a piece of shit. In fact, Miss Captain Marvel rather, there's a lady that has a channel named that, has talked about Playmate Tessie, and Playmate Tessie is a horrible person. She really is. She's no good. So that leads to the next person, number 7, Sniper Wolf. Or SSS Sniper Wolf. She's no good either. She's dog shit. The reason I say that is because she made up a lot of lies on YouTube. She's also committed armed robbery with her boyfriend and one other person. The three of them robbed an actual bank. They went in with masks on and like a machine gun and pistols, and they robbed them. They robbed that bank. And yeah, they did time for it, but they eventually got out. There's a guy named, he's got like a hood, a black dude with a hood. I forget his name. Enigma Hood, that's it. Who's ranted about her. She's really not that great of a person. Plus, she doesn't know anything about gaming. She's a lie. She says she knows a lot about gaming, but I know more about gaming than she does. You know what I mean? Tech 2D Gamer knows more about gaming than she does. And so does Gaming Off the Grid. And they're cool folks. Hold on a second. Yeah, Sniper Wolf stinks. And she got, like, a sponsorship from, like, these people that were promoting the Doom game, which the Doom game that came out in 2016 was an excellent game. But she got promoted, and what she said on camera was just lame. Like, she knew nothing about the game. They just wanted a pretty face there. And that's why she was there. But all she does is play first-person shooters. That's it. She has no knowledge whatsoever on games. So, anyways, moving on. So, the next person on the list to go on the list is Andrew Mavidot. I'm sorry, dude, but I don't like you. And the reason I don't like you, because you were nice to me in the beginning, and then all of a sudden you turned around and started shit-talking me on YouTube. And that disqualifies you to be my friend. You really are a pain in my butt. And, I mean, like, we could have been friends and stuff. We could have been close, but, you know, I don't respect that two-faced crap. Like, when you go from being friends with someone to not being friends with them. Or you say, oh yeah, that was a good video, Larry. I really agree with you. Basically bashing me on Spirited 21's channel and all these other channels like Sonya the Scene Girl, mentioning my name in a negative light. That's wrong. That's two-faced. You don't do that, man. That's messed up. Okay, next is Dreamcast Guy. Dreamcast Guy is a problem because Dreamcast Guy is a lying phony. He gets games for free, and then what does he do? He talks about them like anybody would, any gaming stream would. But the thing is, he gets them illegally before they come out. I don't know how he does it, but he's able to do it. And he's lied about so many things. He's a bum. He sleeps on the floor. You know, Dreamcast Guy got exposed by Afro Gamer Dude. I'm glad he exposed him. He also gave credit to crap games like Mass Effect Andromeda and Cyberpunk 2077, which when they released in the public domain at GameStop and places like, you know, Game Exchange and things like that, the games were broken pieces of garbage, basically. They had a lot of problems. Cyberpunk 27 had a lot of glitches in the game, I heard. I'm glad I didn't buy it. So he basically gave good reviews to games that had problems. And that to me doesn't make you a good YouTuber, you know? If you do that, you know, I don't respect Dreamcast Guy. He's a piece of shit, man. His videos suck. They're garbage. His criticism on games that are good and criticism on games that are bad. And the games that are bad, he usually says are good and vice versa. And that's why he doesn't make no sense. And then number 10. Number 10 is Zach G. I mean, nobody likes Zach G. You know what I mean? I don't dislike, well, let me rephrase that. I don't hate the guy, but I definitely can see why Brian delivers you the goods, the Umbrella Robster 97, Spirited 21, and all these other guys like Jackal Goldkick have such problems with Zach G. Kadeem the King, he's another one that's mentioned them. The reason is because Zach G goes from being a friend to somebody 1 minute to talking badly about them the next minute. Nobody can trust you, man, when you do that. When you do that shit, man, it's really annoying. Okay? You want to be friends, you want to have friends, you're always talking about on YouTube, or not YouTube, Facebook. He was mentioning to me in Facebook, I don't have any friends. I really want to have some friends. I want to have someone to hang out with. Well, you need to change your attitude, for one. You need to change yourself, for two. And three, you can't betray your friends. If you say that you're friends with somebody, they say, okay, sure, we can be friends. And then you turn around and you start talking badly about them on the internet, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Then people start to have a different light on you, a different perspective on you. And then you start to think, gee, can I really trust this guy? He's going to talk badly about me? And then, like, Spirited was just so nice to go back and hang out with him again, talk to him. So times he just kept doing the same old crap. Going from being a friend to him to not being a friend with him. To being a friend with him to not being a friend with him. And now he wants to redeem to be friends with him and basically made videos on me, to bashing me and bashing Nick. I don't respect him for that. He lost a lot of respect for me too. I'm surprised if there's anybody that still defends Zach G. I don't think anybody is defending him anymore. And I'm actually not ashamed to say this. I'm glad that Umbrella Robster 97 roasted him. Even though I don't like that guy, I think he's a punk, I think he's a bully, I still give him credit where it's due that Zach G deserved all this criticism. He brought it upon himself. I tried to be nice to the guy, but the guy is just a hater. The guy is stupid, okay? He's just stupid. Like, 1 minute he'll be friends with you, and then the next minute he's not. You just can't trust this kid. You know, he's a SJW. And also, he's a flip-flopper. Constant flip-flopper on everything. You know. So, you can't trust them. So, these are just some people that I think are so annoying and irritating to deal with. Dishonorable mentions, Pink Hyde. Pink Hyde is a dishonorable mention. He's in the same stream as the Umbrella Robster, so no surprise. Anthony Luna, he's a dishonorable mention. Hip Hop Rap XP, he's a dishonorable mention, most definitely. He goes up there on my shit list. And also, Catplant ASMR is a dishonorable mention. I do not understand all the praise behind her, when most of her videos are, hello, how's it going? How you doing today? I'm going to relax you. Even that Resident Evil 8 video that she did when the game first came out, she talked all the way through like this, like, this is a great game, guys. I really do like this Resident Evil 8 Village game. It's good. Oh, it's a lot of fun. This is where you go. You go to the right over here. You pick this sword up or this gun. Then you run through the fields. You watch out for the werewolves. You have to fight the werewolves in the game. Sometimes, other times you can avoid them. Like things like that. She was just so annoying. Like, talk with a normal voice, girl. Like, for real. We don't care about your ASMR videos. They're crap. They're garbage and they don't relax me at all. Jenna ASMR, another one that does ASMR videos. ASMR Honey. I don't understand the appeal of ASMR. I really don't. Metal Jesus Rocks, 8-Bit Eric, Radical Reggie. They're all trash. That's all I can think of. But if there's anybody else, I'll be sure to leave it in the comments. Well, anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed my list. And God bless you all. Take care. Peace.